Oh, YouTube, why? Oh, did that just work? It did! Alright, there we go. Is landfall? Yeah. Man, that was fast. I just hit the stream button. Am I finally famous? Hello. Playing it simple, playing it smooth, playing it Slimefoot style. I gotta take it easy today, so we're playing the easiest deck. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I didn't go to bed last night, and I helped someone move for like 8 hours. Oh, it'll be quick. It'll be quick. It's just an in and out. It's just an in and out. There's just some things in the basement. But they did the right thing. They paid me in pizza. You probably can't see it, but there's pizza behind me. As is tradition in America, you always pay people with pizza after they worked 8 hours in your house. I wouldn't have it any other way. I am so tired. Vraska's good, actually. Vraska's good. Oh, 6-minute door to nothingness. Ygra works. We make a lot of creatures. Gitrog works. We make a lot of creatures. Ow. Wait, that's it? I don't really like Wrestle... no, it's not a Forest or Plains. I mean, this isn't actually Landfall. It has to be a Swamp or Forest. So that doesn't work. I'm not gonna do it. Can't make me. Let's look at, like, the new... What's, like, new since I've played this? Well... This isn't new. Oh, it's just foundations. This works too, actually. It might have been in the other one. We're probably that kind of deck. We're probably a meat hook. Does this conjure or make tokens? It does conjure, so they are not tokens. Yeah, okay. We don't need fungal plots. We can create it. Oh, did I do that last time? I don't know how you would remember that. Oh, the Verge. Was this not in the list when I filtered black green? How do you remember that? That's weird. You're weird. Maybe it wasn't as long as I thought it go. There's no way. You couldn't tell me a single card in the original deck except maybe Dark Ritual? I don't even remember if I had Mana Dorks. I probably did, but I don't want to do them this time. I'm not going to run Mana Dorks. We're going to be spicy. We're going to be spicy. You have a funny kind of memory. Yeah, I guess I do too. I don't remember school very well, but I remember like the weekends when I actually smiled and had a good time hanging out with people, but I don't like remember school, or I just didn't want to be there. Fatal Push is probably just a card. I don't think I want discard. Reanimate's probably a card here, right? I don't have anything to reanimate, though. I need removal and land-based ramp, and then we're good. Because I said so. Start with the Seeky Weekies. Which actually I don't think there's many. So really just this one. Faceless Agent. So far as it stands, I can probably manipulate it so it's good. But we're black. We could just run tutors. I don't think I have to, like, no. Search land. Yes. 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 Yeah, I'm going to dodge the 1 mana ramp spells. Maybe, I mean, it could be wrong. We could go, like, 55. Ooh, no. 55 3-drops. Oh, dang it. I get these nasty, nasty foot cramps. Very bad foot cramps. Like my toes just start to... Oh, Rampant Growth wasn't in the game. I think I will play Into the North as much as I detest it. This works with the tokens, because they're not actually tokens. Heaped Harvest works as well. I'm so tired. I am insanely tired. I don't really like the 4 mana ramp spells without mana dorks, but if I add infinite removal, it's probably okay. And probably Crater Hoof. These aren't forests. Do I want fetch lands? Do I need them? They're not forest. Yeah, I mean, you just always run them. It doesn't matter. I mean, they just... Yeah, they are. What am I talking about? Of course they're swamps and forests. They're just not swamps and forests twice, unless I have Yawgmoth, right? Yawgmoth would actually trigger them twice. All right. Synergy. Game-winning synergy. Wait, is it called Yawgmoth? Tomb of Yawgmoth? Urborg. Ha! Never didn't have it. Ah, whatever. I'm not adding the E. It's just the on now. That's the name of the deck. I don't like Thoughtseize. I'm heavily biased against 1 mana discard spells. Village Rites works. I like that one. So big explosive things that ruin my opponent's time. We have a bunch of land-based ramp. Maybe we can do things that involve not just fungus tokens. So we want destroy. Into the North. Play the snow tap land. Oh, yeah, sure. Sure. Any chance of Namada coming in here? I'll get back to you when I know what that is. I will get back to you when it comes to me. Unless it doesn't. Then you shall be left hanging. So, the Slimefoot player we played against had like 15 naturalize effects. And they were all really good against me. But we all know that will never happen when I do it. So, I don't think we should do that. I do like Nissa still. I don't really like Kogla. I don't like Kogla nearly as much as I did 6-8 months ago. Nemata. Sounds like a Mortal Kombat character. Oh, this thing. 4 mana, 3/4 reach. If a creature an opponent controls would die, you make a Saproling and he gets exiled. Sack a Saproling, this gets +2/+2. Sack 2 Saprolings, draw a card. Alright, well, the only way to get Saprolings in this deck so far, realistically, is this card itself. So it already needs to be in play. to make saprolings. I know this can do it. This can do it, but it's not reliable, right? I don't think this is a saproling deck. I think it's more of just like, I mean, you could put it in. I'm not gonna put it in. No, that's not. We're going to the South Pole, not the. We're trying to get as far away from Santa as humanly possible. What was I looking at till I was thrown off my game by the fungus? What's the 2-mana removal spell? Oh, Bitter Blossom. The one that always eludes me when I'm making my deck. Coggle always beats you up. Coggle better with humans? Yeah, I've seen Coggle bounced like... Oh no, it bounces the human, not itself. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sold on it. What if I looked at cards I didn't actually own? Oh, I still don't own Damnation. Well, we could. Not for this deck. I gotta save my wild cards for the final good set in Magic's history. And then it's all Weebery and SpongeBob. And then I'm sad again. Dragonstorm is my last hope. I've always liked Deathmark. But that's because, like, my, like, friend group, Deathmark just hits everything ever, because they all just play the same things. So Deathmark just, like, always worked. I don't think that's the case here, though. Shoot, what else do I add? I have a bunch of ramp, so I can add, like, big, expensive things, like Eldrazi and whatnot. The crab has let me down. The Nuka World Mud Crab. No. What are they called? And what's the Fallout one? The Mud Crabs are the Elder Scrolls. What's the Fallout one? Mirelurk. There's a Mirelurk in Magic now, right? There's like a Mirelurk Magic card, actually. Yeah. This looks like the Nuka World Mirelurk. That's what I'm trying to say. I think they're called Mirelurks. Ooh. I want to play Shieldred. Oh, let me play Shieldred, please. Please be good. Please be good. I need it. I need it. I need it. Craterhoof, yeah. We always need this stupid thing, right? Vaultborn is just depressing to play against. This is one of my favorite enchantments ever. But I don't know if it's... Yeah. Mindslaver? What are we doing with this? Is Mindslaver actual Door to Nothingness because it's 10 mana? Like, does this actually work? I feel as though if you Mindslaver someone, you do win the game. I feel like that's the case, and you can't stop me from proving it, so... I'm okay with Eldrazi here. Probably just, like, the two. I don't... There was a game someone stole 2 turns from me, right? Did that happen recently? Where I got hit by this twice and still won? I think that... maybe it was off stream. Like, I got Emrakul the Promise End twice in a game and still won. Because they, like, couldn't do anything. In fact, I think they just gave me card draw. Yeah, I think they just let me draw cards for no reason. Well, they cast a 13/13. I mean, it's not like nothing. Man, I'm only at 90? Oh, I'm so tired, chat. I don't want to keep doing this. Planeswalkers, when in doubt, filter by mythics. Send it. Oh, maybe not 6 mana mythics. Wait, so no. Vraska's Innkeeper? that spits out and buffs saplings with the city's blessing. Oh, Dryad something? Baleful Mastery. I don't think Baleful Mastery is in my top 10 when I'm green black. Like Abrupt Decay, Assassin's Trophy. Like there's so much. I don't know. I'm not sold on it. Necropotent's turn 1, just in case people concede to it, even though I'm not like blown away by. Oh, Grave Pact. Yep. Almost forgot. Almost forgot. We could do the Tooth and Nail Gristlebrand thing, right? We can do that. Oh my goodness, it's coming together. Things are working. Tooth and Nail is not a mythic. Even though it probably should be. 9-minute door to nothingness. Everything's just door to nothingness to me. It's like, oh, you cast it, I scoop. It's like, yep, door to nothingness. That's what it does. That's what a doobie do. Doobie doing. Tendershoot Dryad? Why do we want Saplings? Why is everyone so obsessed with Saplings right now? Why do we want Saplings, chat? What's happening? What am I not understanding? No card in here cares about Saplings except Yigra, and that's like random. Grave Pact cares about it, but not in the way that like is successful. Midnight Reaper cares about it, but not in the way that I mean, I just like Slimefoot doesn't care about Saplings. That is a bait. You're all getting baited. It's a trap. I guess they did not have mythics during Mirrodin. You're right. You're right. They did not. But it wasn't a mythic later. When I went to buy Modern Masters cards, like before Modern Horizons, when it was like 2015 or something, I had 3 packs, and all 3 rares were Tooth and Nails. So I still have them. They're in this deck. They're in. Yeah, they're in this one. This. Yeah, look at it. Look at it. There you go. I have all 3 Tooth and Nails in this deck still. My Walls, Overgrown Battlement, Axebane, Guardian, Worship, Tooth and Nail deck. Unbeatable. Literally 100-0. Can't stop it. Modern legal. Everyone's sleeping on it. Turn 3 wins every day. Fergal? Chat, what's with these words? You heard there's magic cards being played here? I heard there's someone in chat with a very good name. One of us may be surprised. The other? Not so much. Tune in next time. Alright, nope. Saplings are a trap, chat. I will hear no more of the word. The word is banned in my chat. You can't say it for the next, for however long the deck building part takes, and then you can say the word again. I like Shieldred's Edict, actually. We need more removal, I think. It's kind of the whole idea. Although I kind of want, like, arena cards in Arena. Such as, but not limited to, Phyrexian Arena. And Liliana, because it's a removal spell and a thing to do with Dark Ritual, because that is just, yeah. Then we can run Grim Tutor, maybe? I don't really know what I'm looking for. I feel like my... Oh, this might just be slightly better. My, like, bombs are poop. But I have ramp, so I don't care. I don't care. I have the cool-looking Path Razors of Ulamog. I always thought those were... Alright, well, let me finish the deck before I'm, like, not doing that. Oh, Final Parting. No, but we don't have Reanimate. We could run Reanimate. Do I have it? Oh, I do. Oh, I do. Alright. We got it. We're done. We're done. Alright. We're done, chat. We're done for now until it doesn't work, and then we're upset. Alright. So today, I didn't go to bed last night. I'm super tired. I helped someone move for like 8 hours. They paid me in pizza. My room is in shambles. I have a box. I have a box full of things that I can't show on YouTube because I'll get in trouble because they just wanted to get rid of it all. So I have a box of like 20 bottles of really, really old flammable water for YouTube. And it's pretty cool. So I have all these I have like Johnny Walker whatever label, fancy label, and then there's like a bunch of cool looking bottles. So it kind of worked out. But the big payment was the pizza, because I mean, like, you don't do anything without pizza. Oh right, we're playing Magic. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. So we're playing Slimefoot Thallid Transplant. It's a 2-mana 2/2. It does not have landfall. You must play a swamp or forest. Fetch lands work with this if you have Urborg in play, so they sort of double up on that. The drafting things are kind of cool, but it's just like black-green, mid-range, beatdown, removal spam, no sweepers. Maybe we could change that. I mean, I guess a bunch of land-based ramp. I'm not running Mana Dorks. I don't think I did that last time. I can't remember. The person in chat with the photographic memory will have to recount that specific thing. But I can't remember. But I don't want to play Mana Dorks, all right? In protest, we're not playing Mana Dorks. Not even the good ones, which is all of them. So no 1-mana 1/1s or whatever. Which leaves more room for cool, spicy, grindy 3-drops, right? Because everyone loves grindy 3-drops that you cannot play on turn 2 because you don't have any 1-mana Mana Dorks. But that's okay. We're going to play a slow game, and we're going to play 4 games, and all of them are going to be 20 minutes, and everything's going to be great. And, yep, so that's what we're doing. If I fall asleep, I'd tell you to wake me up, but you don't know my number, so. You don't know my number. Only my my $100 patrons have my phone number. Yeah, spicy liquid, that's good. Now, flammable water is better. This is just normal water, if anyone's curious. I'm not hammering back, not sending it. Oh, man. I wasn't supposed to do anything today, but, like, it was supposed to be Sunday, where it would help move, but they just sent it today, which offset everybody. So we get there, and there's like 3 people, because it was supposed to be Sunday. But today isn't Sunday, but he wanted to do it today anyways. So I showed up because I'm a good Samaritan, even though I didn't go to bed. But that's on me. I mean, I can't blame him for the not going to bed thing. I can, actually. I can do that. It's probably not right to, but, you know. Whoever said anything about doing the right thing? Taking responsibility for my actions. This is a Magic stream. What do you think this is? What do you think this is? Church? This is a church. It's Magic. Oh, I'm gonna ramble. I'm so gonna ramble. If I don't ramble, I'm gonna fall asleep. Meat Hook 2? That's not how it's spelled, good sir. You know better. It's Meat Hook LL. Or is it II? The world may never know. Alright, so Inti doesn't lead to 20-minute grind fests, but that's okay. It leads to 2-minute concedes. Ragavan. Opponent. No Slimies. I think they have a spell that can do things. They didn't cast it. This doesn't have haste, right? No. Do they cast it turn 2? Usually they do. Bloop. Ooh. Yeah, no, we're sending this one. I don't want to think about either option right now, so I'm not going to. Land? Oh. Chat, we're not mana screwed? We're not mana screwed, chat. I actually have 40 lands. This is gonna work. It's gonna be the greatest stream today. This is gonna be the best stream I've had since the last time I had a stream that was also good. Because we drew 4 lands. When in doubt, 1 and 1. Bask in my glory. Now, so I didn't play Slimefoot first, but again, I think my opponent has that kind of covered. Alright, so I can now play Slimefoot, but I don't... Oh, I needed more black for this. Oh, no. Chat, why didn't you read ahead? Of course I tried. So it dies if I do that, dies if I do that, dies if I do that, dies if I do that. So I'm going to play this. I might just... I don't know how I don't play my land. It seems dumb to not do it. I don't need this to be alive. Let me play the... Yeah, I don't need it to be alive. I can't do it in a different order. I have to do it this way, otherwise my opponent kills it before I get a trigger. They probably shouldn't kill this right... Okay, they do. They do anyways. I feel like maybe waiting a little bit would have been more smarter. Maybe it doesn't matter. So that's a 3-3. And... Well, shoot. Alright. If I bring magic cards to church, you would be kicked out. There's angels in magic. I don't have to play, you know, evil, spooky, scary demons. Or, what's the, I don't have to play Bearscape. I don't have to play Bearscape, chat. It's all good. We don't have to play that card when we go to church. We can just not play it. Speaking of not playing things, I'm going to run this out, and then I'm going to... Man, this is just dumb. So I don't have the mana to play magic. I mean, I have to kill Inti because it's like a card. So, yeah, I guess, bloop. Could just discard Spore Mound. It's not like it's doing anything. Yeah, the Satanic Panic. Magic was part of that, right? It was like a moving force in the Satanic Panic. Yeah, Mono White Angels, yeah. I have a friend who plays... Well, he doesn't play, but the other guys in his parish play. In his Catholic church. They also like Warhammer, because, you know... The religious zealotry of the Space Marines is too enticing to pass up. This makes 3/2s, but it also kills me, so... Whenever you do things, get stuff. Alright, you got it. Are we winning this? Are we losing, chat? Chat, am I losing? My opponent played Ruby Medallion after the red spells. Are we... What's the word kids say? Cooked? 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 I said it. I said cooked. Are we cooked? What? Oh, right, yeah. A card. Bloop. Alright, Grave Pact, you know what to do. You know what to do. I'm not gonna do the thing, because I'll just sort of die. So. Maybe I wanted to keep Spore Mound. Keeping this is probably dumb, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I couldn't, like, emotionally get rid of Black Market Connections. I just didn't have it in me. Oh, look, it's the standard powerhouse. Wow, look at that. Must be nice. Having all the good standard things. I just can't wait for my opponent to play more cards. Oh, I'm so excited. What is it? What is it, opponent? What do we draw? Land. Alright, so Robber does stuff? Or does it have to hit you first? No, it doesn't. Does it steal something? Oh, it does. Of course it does. Of course it does. Why? I mean, let's be real. Why wouldn't it, right? Boop. Why would you ever let me go to blocks first? The world may never know. Typical red player. That tracks. Let's put that command on. You sack that goblin. Go on. Oh, right. Yeah, no, yeah, that probably makes more sense, doesn't it? Oh, look, we drew the forest and swamp, right? Look at that. Just in time for our Slimefoot. Just in time, chat. Just in time. So I'm gonna play this because the world has no meaning. We're just floating in space. In a ball of water. I'm just gonna play Black Market. I'm just gonna go ahead and play Roiling Vortex. To really send it home that I'm doomed. I didn't play my land, so Robber of the Rich works. Never mind, they drew cards. Everything is fine because my opponent drew 3 cards. Uh, was that 20 minutes, chat? Did we do it? Did we do it, chat? No? Alright. We didn't do it, didn't we? That's alright. At least we have water. We need damnation? Yeah. If it wasn't like... Whoa. You almost died drinking water before you ever... If it wasn't specifically red, I think I was maybe okay with that many creatures. Just like not casting spells in combat was like the death knell. So grindy 3-drops with no 1-mana ramp spell. No removal either though, tragic. I could just draw... No. We're gonna mulligan. Grindy 3-drops with no mana dork. Chat, I think 1-drops are really good. I think 1-drops are really good, chat. I'd be the first in line to admit that I also don't think I put the Surveil Land in my deck. Ah. Okay. There's something about the Surveil Lands that when you're deck building, they put them like face down in the sheet of cards when you're looking at them. Oh no, wait, that would just make it easier to see it. Alright, whatever. You know what I mean. Whatever, you know what I mean. It's just like, for some, it's always the Surveil Lands, for me specifically. They're the last ones I put in, and I always forget to put them in. I don't know what it is about those that I just can't, like, I can't do it. Go on, Ghost Vacuum me. Oh. Alright, is this a swamp when it enters? Does anyone know? I don't know. Oh, it is. Alright. Told you. This is funny. Fine. So, the best card ever? Man, look at all this priority. Look at that Ghost Vacuum priority. Oh, and then they randomly pushed entered halfway through the turn. Interesting. New and improved. What is that? What is that? Why is it black? Opponent, why is it black? What's going on there? Oh. Yeah, alright. No. Gotcha. Does this make sense? Alright. It's the play they made. Bloop. Alright, bask in the might of my... Ooh, well, I mean, this is so late stage, right? Like, we're not... It's like late stage. We're just not there. Alright, we're gonna take that. No, I'll just take that. So, Mana Drain? No, they can't have Mana Drain. It's actually not a counterspell, alright. Well, I mean, it is, but it's not like a crazy one. It says haste, right? It does. But they don't have extra mana to go with it. But I can't kill it, can I? Oh, I can. Hold on. Yes, I can. I can't forge this till 3. Kind of an awkward turn. Yeah, because I can't forge. It's a little dummy goofy. It's alright. Tana, hello. Opponent sends it. I will take it. You got it. I didn't even look at the other two things. Double Strike and Vigilance, huh? Yeah, so you get a Dark Ritual, you get a Ancestor Recall, and a Lightning Bolt. So I don't really want to play against any of that. Let's look for something that I can cast with my... Exile 3 cards or sack a food. Yeah, it's just 3 mana. This is funny, but it has to be one of these two. With one counter, each creature you control, one counter becomes target. Bloop. That's right, opponent. You look at that. So I have to play this. I have to. I don't know what my opponent's holding. Oh, right, the Ghost Vacuum. Right. It was sporadic because half the turn it wasn't working and the other half it was. Oh, they didn't do it this time. I swung this time, but the priority was still Oh, they have a reason to use it. Okay, then, fair enough. Fair enough. So early? What do you mean? We're like 10 hours into the stream. You missed my spiel about not going to bed last night and helping someone move for 10 hours and getting paid in pizza. That's why my stream... I mean, the stream is early. I never stream this early, but I gotta go earlier than... Wait, whoa, what? Food, 3-2, treasure. Huh. Surprised it's not a, like a, anything else but that one? That one's weird. Well, I guess it is what it is. So I can play this, but I can also not play that. But it's so good to play this, I think I should play it. Like, it's actually just so good to play this. Yeah, no, we're gonna... Bloop. Grindy 3-drop. It's also a land. That is a ramp spell. You can't convince me otherwise. Gonna send that there. And 3. Alright, so our opponent is in the better colors in a stage like this, but... I mean, that's life, right? Can't have everything. Did they miss a land drop? 5? I think my opponent missed a land drop. Yeah, they did. Okay. I guess I did too, right? Yeah, I did too. But they did find one. They have a treasure token. They can cast their commander again. I can sack with Gitrog, but then I can't kill this. But I mean, these... I don't know. Am I like super... Oh, maybe I shouldn't have swung, huh? Because of a land chance? I mean, it's only 4 damage. I'm not losing my mind. Not losing my mind, chat. Mill to land. Ugh. Ghost Vacuum's in play, so there goes Reanimate. You know, why not? Alright, so I think I should do this anyways. Because this card is, like, good. This can probably... Oh, but the Ghost Vacuum... Okay, so I don't get Slimefoot. Where X is a sacked creature's power. Alright, so just 2. But they can actually exile Slimefoot with the ghost thing, but I suppose it's not too big of a deal. My opponent is at 7, but they're going to draw 3. They're going to draw 3 here. I do not play that because I didn't play my land for the turn. So I have to say yes, otherwise it's just ghost vacuumed. But if it isn't... No, if they just mess it up... we get there. If my opponent just doesn't ghost vacuum. Yeah. If they just, don't ghost vacuum, you know. Alright, I mean, yeah. So, boop. Opponent, apparently didn't eat my Slimefoot. And if they did, I could put it to the command zone anyway, so it was free to test them. And they didn't do it. They didn't do it. They didn't do it. Alright, so River's Rebuke, everything I did is, down the drain, maybe? Does it have trample? Nope. So, boop. Just, can we have a game where you don't River's Rebuke? Is that a thing Blue can just, like, not do for a game, please? I mean, I think that would be kind of generous. I deserve to be not River's Rebuked for once. Bro, this Ghost Vacuum is really annoying. Alright, so we have double removal. Or whatever. This is not drawing 3. I feel like this is good. Oh. Bro, how is not, like, How do you not just Ancestral Recall twice? My opponent just skipped out on 6 cards to kill this. That seems like completely insane to me, but alright. I don't, yep. You got it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can cast this, but then if it just... Okay. So, play this pre-combat, right? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We leave up the thing because, again, my opponent didn't do the thing. This is not a sorcery. Opponent just, like, didn't do it. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Wait. So, I'd have 2 mana left over. Can't cast any card except Reanimate, which doesn't do anything. So... Alright. They do that, sure. Yep. Get rid of... Okay, it was actually Galaxy Brain to not target anything. Or play anything, because now that Gristlebrand's in the graveyard, we're in a standstill until I make a move. Because they can't activate the ghost thing, because I'll do the thing with stuff. Alright, so we can take 4. There's a lot of things that can go terribly wrong. But my opponent has to do one of those things. Alright, they finally did the entire reason you play Loot for the first time. That flickers it. Okay. I will play this, and I think we beat Lightning Bolt. Again, I can't actually reanimate anything. So, yep, you target that. This does have flash. I mean, it is an instant, so bloop. They're Dedge on board. Activate the Ghost Vacuum. You gotta do it. Oh man, wow, opponent, you're out of your mind. All right, so we discard a card, bloop, and I'm gonna put another stupid, scary card in the graveyard, and I'm really gonna send it home that this thing is a thing. This stuff. That goes. I feel like my opponent's Ghost Vacuum usage was a bit sus. I mean, even if you flicker this, it's still lethal. And then you have no mana. I don't think there's any card in Magic except, like, block, lightning. So Pact of Negation could do it. Okay. Fauna Shaman. Yeah, that's true. Actually, Fauna Shaman with this, it is another grindy card too. Oh, genius. You're right. We're all about that grind. We're all about that grind. So I have exact mana to use my stuff. So now my opponent like actually needs to do something, or they're just dead. All right, all right. My opponent did thinkies and then just like didn't do anything. So it is like a whoever goes first is in trouble. But there are windows, like there were windows where I couldn't have the, like I didn't have the mana to use this, and then they could have like pew 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 and like, you know, sucked up the creatures in my graveyard and stuff. Like they could have like serped them up, but they just didn't, which is a little weird. It wasn't like too big of a deal, but you could just, I mean, they could have just made a bunch of stuff, you know. They could have had like a Gristlebrand and stuff if they were going crazy. It would have been a 1/1 though. Too low in life total for that actually to be a big deal. Same with Gitrog. Yeah, the creatures as 1/1s actually aren't a big deal. Even this. Actually, you don't want to do that with this one, right? Yeah. Okay. I think we had that in like 5 different ways. I think we had it in 5 different ways. I'm going to take out Pathway because it's not a forest or swamp. Oh, yeah, okay. Had to look. Do I own it? Are we out of luck? No. Nope. If we add 6 colorless, can we just run a bunch of wastes? And then Fauna Shaman Emrakul? We have basic land ramp. It is completely possible. Bro, I wasn't running Snowlands for the Into the North. Chat, I told you to... I mean, at least I saw it, you know? At least I saw it. Whoops. I guess I can run the chasm? Not very necessary. I don't know. Until it like ruins my day, I'll run the chasm. But I'm not sold on it. It's not that necessary. Getting a swamp or a forest is really not a... Very rarely is that like super relevant. But it's alright. We can just put it in there until it ruins our day. Where's the snow? There it is. Alright. Is that enough? That's probably enough. Yeah. Why are we at 101? What did I do? I added Fauna Shaman, and I didn't take anything out. That's what I did. Alright. You tried to tell me? Well, you didn't say it twice, and I have goldfish memory, because I'm running on, like, fumes. Maybe Village Rites isn't good. We haven't had a scenario where I would be impressed with Village Rites. I'm going to take that out. I think I'm going to take out Emrakul. Yeah, we're going to take that out too. I'm not... This is still good, but I'm not going to run... You hate the feeling when you haven't slept? Yeah. Could just run... See, like, I don't like 1 discard spell. I don't like 3. It's either, like, 8 or none for me. So I just, like, the first one feels just, like, stupid. I'm just not sold on that. I've been playing a lot of Surgical Extraction in Historic lately. As in, like, all of last month, when I wasn't streaming. I don't think we really use those. I mean, it's just... Oh, what about this? Yeah, yeah. Chthonian Nightmare. That's perfect, actually. Shoot, I haven't really given that card a shot yet. That works out. Oh, what's my quest? Can I reroll? Already did. Alright. Keep flicking my nose. I don't know why. Where I was helping moved, they had like 25 dogs. And my nose doesn't like that. Unearth. Yeah, Unearth would work too. No, I don't think... Well, okay, there's some times it's fine. But, like, there's a lot of times I'm never... I'll just leave it in the graveyard. Like, no, that's... It never works out. It just never works out. It really doesn't. Maybe it does with Annabelle, because there's like 55 2-mana white reanimate spells for some reason. So, like, you could probably Annabelle it, but I'm not. I mean, no, we're not breaking the bank reanimating Slimefoot to sometimes draft a card that has chat. This is the person. No, it's not. It's not the person. It's not the person. All right, it's not the person who clowned me the other day. It's not, because they had a Jace profile. I don't think their name was this. I have to go look at the video. It's not them. Oh no, I'm so nervous. All right, no one drops. I'm not. I'm not running them. Okay. Yep. Okay, this is probably the last thing I expected. Alright, enjoy your 4-minute Slimefoot, you fool. Oh. I mean, man, I wish I didn't do it now. Like, I really wish I just didn't do it. Man, I wanted to play this. Is the 20-minute grind fest. We were looking at it, chat. Man, I really wanted to play this game, bro. Like, oh man, I'm gonna have a breakdown. I'm gonna start crying. I wanted to play the Slimefoot mirror. What have I done? I lost. I actually lost that. Like, I should have conceded. Actually, they beat me to it though. I would have never been able to. The fastest concede in the West was my opponent. Tragic. Man, I really wanted to play that. Non-game. Non-game. Oh, man. Oh, grindy 3 drops. No 1-minute cards. What have I done? What is this? It's, yeah. So if we get there, we're in good shape, but we have to get there. So they're on the play. All right, they don't wait. Is that tapped or untapped? You're on the play, so it's tapped. We're good. Bask in my Surveil glory. Well, that's in the graveyard if we ever reanimate. Bro, not playing 1-drops is like, you can just see the difference. It is a huge... Ooh, we want this too, don't we? Oh, we so want this. Oh, man. Oh, we so want that. Like, it's not even a card that it's in my deck, but it should be. Why do the Reliquary? Yeah, that works perfectly. So now what? I guess I play Death Sprout. When does this do the thing? End step, creature died, blah blah, tempt, blah. Okay. So probably a good idea to do this at sorcery speed, knowing how Schmeagle works. Oh, I forgot the white sacks creatures. Oh, they countered my ramp spell. I forgot. Chad, I forgot. I completely forgot. Alright. I completely forgot. I'm not coming back from that. I just got Golos. I can just replay it. That was probably the worst thing I could have. I completely forgot. I mean, I could have waited. I could have done a lot of things. Wow. All right. 20-minute grind fests are. We're not doing so hot. Oh, I don't own it, really? Wow. Well, it's a rare. I don't feel bad about that. What hasn't worked? Don't say it, because I know everything hasn't worked. What hasn't worked though? Alright, Liliana is 6 mana, so that goes away. We haven't really had a board either. I actually think maybe this just doesn't work without 1-drops. Like, maybe that's, you know, like, we want to keep going, maybe I'll just throw them in. Maybe I don't say anything to the YouTube comment, like, to the YouTube video, they just, like, randomly see them. Like, what? I thought you said you're not putting them in. but I never elaborate, except like right now. But that's not going to be in the YouTube video, so they'll never know. I think because we have grindy 3-drops, we should probably run 1-drops. We should probably run, or just more 2-minute cards, like way more 2-minute cards, like a lot more. Another hand if I had a 1-drop. Another hand if I had a 1-drop. Alright. Okay. We could run 55 sweepers. We could just do that, actually, because we're not playing to the board too heavy. It would work out. I want to let this trigger, but I also kind of like don't want to let that trigger, so nope. Yeah, this is a hand where... Yeah, alright. There's a lot of dilemmas. We also, yeah, we have major dilemmas because of that, right? Like, it's not just... Like, there's a huge ripple effect of not running 1-drops. Like, this is the kind of deck that you just sort of mulligan every time for one. I don't know. Can I just not do them for a day? Can I just not play green 1-drops? Can I just be left alone? Opponent does not have white mana or another land. Interesting. So, I think I'm just running out Yigra? No, that's probably dumb. Let's just get some value. Even if it dies, I'm okay with that, right? Just, poop out some value, chat. Look at that. Look at him. Look at him get there. Look, what is his name? Yavimaya Sefurfur. Yeah, look at it. We got our first Saproling. It took 57 minutes to put a Saproling into play. Oh no, wait. We flashed 3 in earlier. You thought you would trick me. You thought I didn't know that. Yigra's pretty stupid in this board. Is it? Target creature is flying this time. Maybe? Yeah, of course it is. Probably should have did this first, huh? Oh, hey, that's good too. And then we play that and that. And make our opponent Sag. They just straight up took it. Alright, interesting. Opponent also said good game. I don't know if I'm dead. I don't know how I would be dead. My opponent doesn't have like a board that matters. That's not totally true. I mean, they're Mardu colors. Okay, yeah, make some 1/1s that you can. Sure, why not? I thought these flied. I thought these had flying. Maybe swinging wasn't a good idea then. Doesn't this get like dummy huge? Like caked up beyond imagination? Oh, opponent did it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have Crater Hoof, so we just play that. Get some random Saprolings. We can eat our own cards to gain life and grow Yigra at the same time. Fungi plots. Sure. Let's play you. Oh, infinite cards. If only we were red with Faithless Looting and stuff. This is an instant, so I'm going to take it. And then we're going to play... We're going to play this. I'm not going to crack my fetch land right now, because my hand is full. Let's just cast a card that might do something at some point. Bloop. Alright, so there's a lot of problems that could happen here. Opponent gained life on my attack. The audacity. Oh yeah, this doesn't have Summoning Sickness. I could... Well, I don't have mana, but I could eat it immediately. Look at that. Look at that. Take a gander. I don't think I've played Ishin. I think the only Mardu me swingy at you cards was the new one, that alchemy one from like whatever. What's the race car alchemy set with the lizard? Is swinging even right here? Doesn't it make Yigoro like mass? Well, it's already a one shot, right? Like it doesn't. Let's not block with the commander. There's no reason to. I don't care if these die. It doesn't matter. Actually, I kind of like want this to die. So, all right. Looks like Yigoro's going down here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. They didn't do the thing. Looked like they were about to do something. It is a 2020. Alright. So it was a very delayed GG. They said GG about 3 minutes ago, but we got there anyways. They got a lot of mana and just didn't do anything. It's hard to like go crazy with Ishin without haste, really. But I'm surprised the amount of floating mana, because this is a game where they got like, or at least for a turn. Yeah, it was only one turn, I guess, but like these were the runners, right? Land, 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 runner, runner, runner. You know, land, land, yeah, just these three, because they missed a land drop and they went boom, boom, boom. So they didn't get any like new cards. That weren't these, and these I guess just didn't matter. I feel like that's very surprising. Like surely one of these did something. I don't know. Huh. I just got him on a bad day, I guess. Slimefoot has his own bracket? Of course he does. He's not hurting anybody, he's just Tutu. He's not hurting anyone. Give him a microphone. Let him preach his inner truth. Okay, so we have Liliana reanimate. No grindy one drop to make this faster. No dark rituals yet. Grave Pact is good. I mean, I like this hand, but it has to be... I don't know. If my opponent... No. Okay, this is also... I mean, I could keep this. Like, that is a button on the screen. But, I mean... Not gonna do that. So... I really want to... Oh, don't make me do it. Whatever. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, come on. Okay. Whew. Bro, we have dodged. We have dodged the one drops. We have dodged the 1 mana 1/1s from green today. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they know I don't have it. Maybe my opponent had it and they're just like, oh, you didn't play one, so, you know, I won't play mine. We have dodged the mana dorks. It's actually insane. Alright, so... Do we swing first? Of course we do. I don't trust my opponent as far as I can throw him, so... No! Alright, this doesn't actually change anything, does it? No, I mean, it'll still do this, right? That's fine. Just not gonna give it the old nummy wummies. Alright, take that one. Can this sack lands? Nope. My opponent moused over this creature, giving me a little bit of anxiety there. Don't know what that means. Oh, opponent. That's my job. Wait, they're doing what I want. Grindy 3-drop matchup that takes 20 minutes, and no one had a 1-drop. This is exactly what I've been trying to get at. I'm not allowed to complain. Suppose because I'm not looking for anything, I'll just play my land first. Let's see what happens. This is interesting. I can cast it whenever I feel like it. So, I will, actually. I didn't swing. Does that matter? No, maybe, I don't know. It probably did. That's my bad. I saw a 4-mana instant, saw 4 untapped lands, and my blue-white control brain was like, oh, you just pass. You don't have creatures here. That's not allowed here. Okay, now there's that. Okay, this is non-token. I think they would play this anyways. It's not like they're trying to deal with Slimefoot specifically. That's right, you pass the turn. Go on. Yeah. Alright, can play it again, do stuff, but I'd rather maybe not do that. Just like play this. Well, no, let's start here. And that one. I had to read them. I had to read all three of them twice to make sure. And then send it. I think I'll play the server instead of my server, my assembly team. I've also noticed my opponents have been floating a lot of mana. Like, they're just not spending their mana, but they have things that are castable. I've noticed that today, lately. Or, today. Alright, so they got a 7, which is namely not Griselbrand. That's right, you kill that 2-2. Go on. Go on. Go on now. Go on now. Oh. Ooh, can I kick it? No. I could just play this. I could just do this first. Seems like swinging first has made my opponent do things. Right, not this time, though. This just sitting in play seems annoying, so we're gonna do that. It can also potentially hit a land, which I can't say I'm upset about. Or I could turn my own creature into a treasure. That's one way to ramp, right? Surely. Tragic. Why did they Dark Ritual out Shieldred? What do you mean? Are we... Wait a minute. Is this me from, like, Earth 2? Black-green? Making weird plays? Didn't go to bed for 2 days? Is this me from Earth 2? What even is this? Oh, this is a dinosaur. All right. This is a dinosaur. I'm so confused. Wait, did they actually have 5 mana though? Are you wait? Okay, so they cultivate it at 3 mana, which puts you to 5. Chat. Does Slimefoot actually have his own bracket? Were you not lying? Is the Slimefoot bracket just everyone who just... It's just me's. It's just an infinite amount of me's. That's... What is happening? What is happening? I got an achievement too? What is it? Wait, where is it? This one? When did I do this? When did I put a counter on anything? Oh, that one random sapperling thing. Alright, yeah. Look at that. We're even completing quests. Slimefoot completes the quests. Like, how do you... I mean, shoot. We've designed the ultimate deck. Yep. No mana dork. Didn't go to bed last night. Helped someone move 2 days earlier than they were supposed to, so no one else but them showed up. And then they decided to play Gitrog Monster, and then Dark Ritual 5 drops with 5 lands. And that does add up. We've all been there in that specific exact scenario with no differences. We've all been there. So Bloodchief's Thirst is pretty good, but everything else is not, so. Alright, Mindslaver's looking real mid. Don't you say hello to me. How dare you? Supposed to be mean, so I have a reason to be mean back later when you win the game. Get out of here. So I can play this here, and green doesn't deal with it, but green also doesn't care. What is the main... Oh, wait, no, never mind. We're good. Everything works out. Everything works out the moments at which they do... Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry, chat. We gotta do this. I'm sorry. I gotta be dumb. Gotta be dumb. Oop. Sent him home. Oh, shoot. No babies today. Alright. Hold on, I gotta close out Steam. My bad. Okay, they Azusa vomited and then didn't do anything else, so... Haha! Taste the rainbow. I don't think they have a bunch of lands in hands at this... Oh, alright, never mind. Does it matter? It probably does, but like, it also... Does this give trample? Oh, wow. Whoa! You're not supposed to do that. Oh, opponent sending it. Oh my goodness. If you're gonna send it, I think you wait. I think you wait till like, later to do that. Just don't think you're supposed to do that right now. This doesn't give trample, right? It does not. So, we probably really want to play one of these. Yeah, I need Casualties of War. I don't know. I'm not feeling good about what's going on right now to my face. Samplerlings, they block. Samplerlings, they block. And no attack. Oh no, I have to discard. Alright, we're done with that one. Lamora. Oh man. Lame. Lame. So, artifacts. I mean, yeah, Casualties of War is not running me back into this game. Maybe if I race to Grave Pact and my opponent doesn't get trample, I can win the game? I don't feel like... You know what? No. No, you don't get to do things. You're not allowed to. It's just dumb. Alright, yeah, we lost to our first, I think, actual deck. That's alright, though. Still no 1-drop. Still no 1-drop. They played Lava Spur Boots. Which, I mean, unless it's Llanowar Elves, it's not an actual 1-drop, right? So, no 1-drop. Loot again! Oh, no, wait, we didn't play against this one. It was the one with the other stuff and stuff. But it's in the best of the 3 colors anyways, so it's basically loot again. I can't really deal with it too well. This is probably way too slow, isn't it? Oh yeah, this is like way too slow. This is also really slow, but I can just concede if they play 1-drop and not care about anything. Dang it! Where are the 1-drops? How, bro? Am I in the bracket where they're not allowed? Am I in, like, is there a sleeper secret mode where if you don't put them in your deck, you don't play against them? Is that what this is? I can't, like, wrap my head around this. I mean, this has to be the longest stretch of time not bumping into one, right? Like, ever? It's been an hour, everyone's been green, and I haven't seen one. That has to be strange. I mean, it feels weird. You were wrong about Slimefoot bracket? No, I mean, what was the... Oh, it was Bristly Bill, wasn't it? Yeah. I guess you were wrong, actually. Yeah, shoot. Oh, jeez. Alright, bro. Yeah. Put me to sleep. We can't have that. Alright, well, I played a card. You know, I played a card. Alright, bro. Calm down. Calm down. I don't think they're here. I'm gonna play with my Rubik's Cube so I don't fall asleep. Oh, I think my brother's here. Oh, shoot. How long were they back? Chat, you didn't say anything. You didn't say anything. No minute, wait. Wait, never mind. Nope. Never mind. I was gonna say something and it wouldn't have made any sense. Oh wait, are they not back? It just roped out? Am I tripping? Okay. Alright. They were alright. I see what's going on. I see what's going on. I understand now. Okay, I think this is scrambled. I'm gonna start with the white side. Alright. I didn't complete the Rubik's Cube before my opponent roped out, but it's sufficiently scrambled. Couldn't handle the slime foot. That's what I thought. APM slime foot. It's just all the actions are in this Rubik's Cube. Well, now I have to actually solve it because it's gonna bother me. Maybe I should let it bother me so I don't go to bed. Maybe I should just let it sit there and stare at me all scrambled, all jacked up, asking me why I left it when it was born, and I've got no answer. You know, I just didn't love you, but that's all right. That's all right. At least I was honest. Oh, alright. The Mind Skinner. Alright, I'll keep any hand against the Mind Skinner. I will keep any hand against the Mind Skinner. You're doing God's work over there, opponent. You do your thing. I will actually keep a land here. I think that's fine. Oh no, I looked away from my Rubik's Cube for a second. I don't know where I am anymore. Alright, so I'm going to cast the only thing I can, and I'm not going to sack it to Flare, because you can't make me. Even though it probably is right to do that. I'm just not going to do it. Oh, well, it was definitely right, because now a lot of my cards don't work. But because of that, we can now get rid of them with our Liliana. Although we could probably just get rid of the Saffron cards that also don't really do anything. Yep, well, I don't really have an answer to this, so we could just sort of... Definitely wishing I had flared. There's no way to know. I mean, I'm never respecting this. That's just, like, insane. Now, Liliana is a very annoying card for Mono Blue. Like, a very annoying card for Mono Blue. My opponent has an answer that is kind of insane. Like, it's a permanent answer. That's... I'm not gonna lie, the last thing I expected. Now I do have an answer back, though, don't I? We're gonna have ourselves a good time with this game. Does this stay tapped? Oh, chat, it's a tap Liliana of the Veil. Look at it, chat. Look at it go. A tapped Liliana of the Veil. World first. World first. Because there is no verifiable proof. It has happened before. Alright, so Mono Blue can't deal with this permanently twice, right? Like, that just doesn't exist. What? Oh, any permanent. Alright, so it can copy that. Alright, sure. Make a giant token, yep. Sure. Land, okay. So we're always doing... Well, we can tick... This doesn't have trample. They can give it trample, but then it doesn't get any bigger, right? Because it doesn't have the thing. But then it does cause a problem, doesn't it? Alright, what's under door number 1 here? Not really anything, huh? Alright, I'll take the 5 down. Let's play... Shoot. I don't actually know. I really want to ultimate this, but it's... I mean, it's the Mind Skinner. We're playing as the Mind Skinner. I don't think I have to race to the Liliana ultimate, you know what I mean? Like, that's just okay. Let's do that. Let's play... Alright, there we go. There we go. We're making waves. We're making waves. This is a lot of power for specifically the Mind Skinner. Like, my opponent does have things in play that involve that. So... if I lose to this, I'm gonna be kind of upset. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, does it bounce something? What is that? No, it probably just brainstorms. I mean, you always brainstorm with Jays, right? Mono blue, brainstorm locked. So, Mind Slaver is funny. But I can't use it immediately, but it's in play, right? Oh. It's just like, alright, well. Life is pain sometimes. We got our opponent's last card, which is... Amphibian Downpour. Alright, probably a good thing to get rid of, if I had to guess. I can't tell if I'm ahead anymore. This Nissa is actually, like, a thing here. It's a phase. We could have also blown it up with Nissa. What? It's an artifact. Chat, why didn't you say something earlier? Oh man, I gave my opponent a bunch of tokens. Chat, what are you doing? Fraying Sanity, what does that do? Beginning of end step, the Mills extras into my cards. Alright, sure. Oh no, my Voltborn thing. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I give my opponent, like, infinite cards. It's just, like, the worst thing I could have done. I'm a... next level potato. So, we're gonna still try to do stuff here. I'm not gonna deal with Mind Skinner. I do not care about Mind Skinner right now. And 2 blockers. This cannot be blocked. But I would really like to have enough pressure to guarantee kill Jace, so we're gonna cast that. And we're gonna go here. And my opponent is not. Oh, I could just kill Jace. I forgot. I'm goofy. So they have to hit me in the face for Fraying Sanity to do anything, which means all my Planeswalkers don't die. And that's what I thought. That is what I thought. So I'm gonna draw here. That's an Illuge, but there's nothing else to go with it. Hello, Ulrich. Shiver. So... we're gonna... beat this. We're gonna cash in the Liliana here. Verdant Force feels really funny to me, but ramping with this is, like, you know, kind of the same thing, really? Let's pick up some lands. Make sure there are swamps and forests. Let's play another Spore Mound and another Verdant Force, and try to just drown our opponent outside of specifically Fraying Sanity, which, again, I don't believe can actually go face. It has to hit my commander. Planeswalker. Nah. This is the second time I've ever played against Skinner. I have not seen it a third time. They're willing to trade Illuge, I think, right? That is what that is. Yeah. Am I willing to? No, I think chumping is fine. It's not like it's doing anything. I don't think it's discounting any spells from opponent's deck. They probably have enough mana for everything. So, I'm not really sold on that one. Oh no, Casualties. That would have been a card. Dang. Alright, so we play this. No top deck counterspell from the opponent. Play land. And then try to deal with Mind Skinner somehow. So this does work, but it's not really doing anything. I'm just gonna grab that. And swing. I'm winning the damage race, I guess. I don't know if that means anything. Sure. But I am winning the damage race. Opponent appears to have drawn 2 instant speed cards in a row. Yep, just gonna... So we mill 20 a turn as it stands. 20 cards a turn with the Skinner. But I'm sure that is in some way beatable. I don't take damage, right? Like, I don't take life-based damage here. I think this is the first time Skinner actually bopped me in the face. I can't say that's happened before. Yeah, so I mill 10, and then I mill another 10 with this thing. Or 11, because I cast a spell that goes with my graveyard. Man, if I knew Nissa had a minus on their Nissa earlier, I think we'd be completely fine. I just did my best to jack that up. Alright, well, they're sandbagging priority pretty heavy, so I don't really like what's going on right now. I didn't draw anything of consequence, and I'm still technically winning the damage race, so... But it's not by much, and there's the blue cards that undo everything you do, because that's what Wizards likes in their game. Bit tragic, but what can you do, right? Oh look, they have the card that undoes everything you do, because why wouldn't they, right? Very fun, very fun. Alright, so... Mill another 20 before I get to play the game? What a stupid card. So stupid. Whatever. So, yep, we mill another 20 down to 30. I highly doubt my opponent's last card is a land, so this is probably a fortunate as it comes draw for us. Not that it matters, because they drew one of the best cards in their deck, but we can still play the game, I think. Oh, alright, yep. I don't know why we're sandbagging that. Whatever. Whatever, I just punt it. I did. I win that game completely if I knew I could blow up their Nissa. If I could just minus it, I win the game. It's not even close. Oh, that's so annoying. That's so annoying. I lost to Mind Skinner. I did. To be fair, I punt it. But I did. I found a way to lose to Mind Skinner. That's probably a good showing of how tired I am. I lost when I probably otherwise should not have lost. Yikes. Yikes. Oof. What is that? Beginning of your upkeep, this deals 1 damage to each opponent, and then you gain that life. Cool. I have not seen that before. I can't say I have, at least. That's kind of interesting. That's like a really reliable way of doing that. Interesting. Like the Blood Artist kind of stuff or whatever. Do we just minus Liliana here? Probably? Is that what we're doing? It's the only card I can cast, so... Yeah, I'll just send it. Well, we really need a land. It's rather important that I find a land. I did. Oh my goodness. Let's get rid of... Probably Ulamog, right? It's just not getting cast. So, yep. And then we can play this and have Meat Hook for 1, which is not very good, but it's the best I can do, so we'll just have to deal. I have Final Parting Reanimate next turn, actually. Hold on. Wait, we might be fine here, because I'm at 6 mana. Alright, good thing I saw that. Good thing I saw the entire reason I played this card. Alright, so they have 1/2 of that combo. They're gonna need to draw the other to do stuff. Alright, so bloop. No, chat! No, no, God. Oh my God. It's fine, it's fine. My opponent has no cards in hand. It's okay. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm not gonna draw a bunch. I'm just gonna do it once. I mean, I have the card. I have Final Parting. I'm not looking for additional cards. I could have done it for like 4 though, but it's fine. It is fine. Everything's okay. But if yeah, this was probably the worst thing I could have done, honestly. Okay, so Final Parting again, as in for the first time. Jeez. Griselbrand or Voltborn. Griselbrand is... I don't really know why I would think about anything. It's always Griselbrand. Reanimate. That's my hand. If only we had Animate dead. Tragic. It's alright though. And we pass. So they have 1, 2, 3. And yeah, it depends on their draw here if they can kill Griselbrand. Alright, they cannot kill Griselbrand. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's just not enough. I don't really know the idea of swinging with this, so I'm going to block it. I feel like this favors me. I just gained a bazillion life. Opponent gains 5? What are they at? What are they at? 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so they can kill Griselbrand. It probably is a little too late. But, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I could have not blocked. Could have just not blocked. Not going to 1, that's stupid. Alright, can we win with the cards in hand because of Necropotence is the main question. So we can blow up this, and then... No, we can Meat Hook it. Yeah, we're going to Meat Hook that for 1, because I don't really usually get to play this card, so I'm going to do that. And I'd rather not spend life on my Marsh Flats. So, let's just do this. And do I draw cards with this? And if so, why and how many? 3, 2? Very close to dying because of Sorin? It feels like a little bit of a mistake. I'm not going to pay any life here. Just feels like a mistake. Opponent makes a food. Draws apparently nothing. Let's get rid of that. I have Boseiju for the Exquisite Blood. I do have that. I will play this as a 5-mana card. I feel like maybe they drew a removal spell, but who knows. Now that their Soren is dead, I feel a little bit more comfortable. Maybe drawing like 3 or something. I don't know. I do need to actually win the game. I have Phyrexian Arena. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. I don't know. It might be too low for anything to really matter. Tragic. Okay. That reanimates something. It was not going to do it this turn, apparently. They gain 3 life. They flip that. They can deal 3 damage, which is... well, you know, 3 damage. They do 4 damage, excuse me. 4 damage. Alright. Not sure if I have any outs at this point. I feel like I don't. Blowing either of these cards up just feels like a lost cause. I know, is Verdant Force good here? Probably not. This gains life, but I can't use it. Oh, I can. I can use it this turn. Hold on. We're gaming. We're gaming. Exile a creature from your graveyard. Sack 2 Saprolinks. No, I can't use it this very turn. Alright, I can't use it this turn. So I just pass. Land, please. Yes! They drew a land. Okay, alright, so we let that resolve, and then they do nothing, and then we do nothing, and then we go to combat. Oh, chat, are we turning it around? Turning around. Doesn't do anything. This thing, sure. And then play this. I have things I can do. I'm willing to play that. And I think Craterhoof is basically lethal next turn. It's very easy for it to be lethal. Sure. I have to Besage you. Unless this already triggers. If they already trigger, then I guess I'm a dummy, but, like, we'll see. Like, if I gave him the trigger, that was obviously very stupid of me, but, well, here we are. I don't know if this still goes off. I don't know. I should have blown it up in response to the rabbit, though. That was... Okay, it doesn't work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Let's do this. Yep. Oh, chat, we're turning it around. Oh, man, we're turning it around. Okay, so Craterhoof for 8. No, for 7. So 49. Dedge. We did it. We did it. Oh, we did it. Oh, we did it. Oh, I got my 20-minute grind fest. So, I think there was... What, did I made a grave mistake. Was this the game I made a huge mistake? I feel like it is. What was the mistake? Oh, the final parting. I cast the wrong card. Yeah, that was a grave mistake. That was a grave mistake. Ooh, man, that's pretty bad, too. Like, I have no excuse for that one. It wasn't like time went by. I was just like, I'm going to cast this card. And then I cast a card, right? I did a legal play in the game. I just did the wrong one. But we got there anyways in the end. Yeah, without the other half of this is only scary with the Soren Minus, and they just couldn't put it together to, you know, close it out. I mean, they were super close, though. If I got too stupid with this card, I mean, that was lights out. But yeah, honestly, playing this at all was just a bad idea. I just wasn't drawing cards that game. Like, this was the worst thing to accidentally cast. Like, I did the worst thing possible. Ay, 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 but we got there anyways. Look at all these verdant forces that mattered. Look at them. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Alright, I think I gotta go. I think I have to go. I don't know. I won 6 games. That's more than I thought I would. Do I have enough content for YouTube? That's the main question. Alright, we'll play like one more. Play like one more. But, I mean, my brother's here. I gotta chew 5 gum and stimulate my senses, you know. And complete this Rubik's Cube. Green. Down, twist down. Oh, I messed up. Oh no. No, I didn't. Did I? Alright, it's Ral Crackling Wit, and I don't have a way to kill it, and this isn't doing anything, so. Alright, it's Ral Crackling Wit. I have a way to kill it and draw more cards. So I guess this is it. This is it. We will bloop. And there's no such thing as Lightning Bolt. Shove aside. Alright, Lightning Bolt anyways. Whoop-de-doo. I can play this. I guess I will. It actually resolved, too. I don't know what I'm digging for, so I just draw 2 here? Yeah, just draw 2. That's fine. Alright, so it's Necropotence versus the World. We've been here before. We have been here before. Opponent proceeds to do nothing. Cool, cool. Love to see it. Let's play that. I'm okay with casting magic cards here. That's fine. 1 island in play. I don't even know if this is counter-worthy. Opponent says it is not. Let's get a forest. And we draw 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we draw 2. It's also life gain. Yeah. Endure the wrath of Necropotence, opponent. You Ral Zarek player. Oh, shoot. I think I got a sequence that lets me skip a step. Ah, I did it. Chat, I did it. Rubik's Cube is solved. There it is. Alright, another non-blue source. And no Ral Zarek. I feel like the draw go against a Necropotence is usually not a good idea. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't really care if they counter this. Yeah, my opponent doesn't even counter it. I don't think it's even right to counter it. Opponent agrees. Because they didn't do anything, I will just play this just to play it. It's fine. Nothing I did this turn is of major concern to my opponent, in my opinion. And it appears to be the case. Although it looks like there is a burn oh, no, alright. The old Brainstorm Shuffle. Probably a basic island. Yeah, look at him. Look at him go. We'll stay at 6. Is there anything that's bad? No, not really. I like all the cards. I don't want to get rid of anything. Well, that's probably the worst card in my hand now, so tragic. That's okay, though. So they didn't play Ral last turn. What does Ral do on 5 mana that involves not losing the game? Nothing. Spicy. Bloop. Probably go to combat first. Journey's not gonna get things done here, in my opinion. I'm gonna play. We're just gonna like cast cards that actually do. Well, let's swing first. Always swing first. Always send the damage. I think I will just like this doesn't unless they have mana drain. This would be the first window of mana drain. No mana drain. Does my opponent have spell snare drain? Counterflux. Ah, all right, spicy. I love it. We don't have Cavernous Souls in here, do we? I mean, it's not a swamp or forest, and this is a 2-drop, so it's not like... It does do pretty well at dodging counter magic, and that's not something I think I have to do. This is the first stock up I've ever seen cast in Magic Arena. Believe it or not, it's the first time I've seen it. It's like a $20 uncommon right now. Everyone's sweating over this. There it is. There it is in all its glory. My opponent picked very quickly as well. Not a good sign, not a good sign. Still showing off that free island information. I love it. Alright, let's Let's go get some mana and do some things with stuff. We can keep getting forests because of Herberger. And bloop, instant. Now we take the instant. Pass the turn. Play land. They have 1 mana. So we're gonna swing. Looks like there's nothing. Looks like there's nothing. So we're gonna... Oh, I could have... Oh, did I make a huge mistake? Oh my goodness, chat. I said always swing first before you cast your spells, and that was probably like the worst time to ever have that actually come up and matter. My bad. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will do nothing. Let's draw 2. Could probably draw 3. I'll draw 3. Yeah, stock up is everywhere. It is. Yeah, it's making its moves. No, get rid of the swamp because of the Urborg. I mean, I'm still like locked and loaded to deal with. All right, this just makes 2 1/1s and lets him play another land, I guess. Which is probably concerning. Yeah, now it's a bit harder to deal with this, but it's still possible. I have interaction. Reanimating over and over in this matchup is also kind of like not really that exciting. Because of the cards. River's Rebuke and Cyclonic Cyclonic Spaghetti. Alright, they make a 1/1. And then I make my move. I'm not going to pay life because our hand in board state is the state in which it is. So we're just going to do this. Alright, they do some stuff. We kick, do it again, get Schmieded. The Schmieding has happened. And now we have Gitrog, which we probably should have had earlier, so that's my bad. I stuck to one law of physics, which is swing first, think later, and then that law came in. Yelled at me for my high treason. Alright, so we play this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could play this, but I'd rather not. Let's do this for... Oh wait, I shouldn't be doing this first. I should be crewing Slimefoot. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This has trample. And they did block just a 1/1. Either they forgot, or maybe they just want to take 1 less. Still a big deal. Okay, decline. Got our Stoof. This is a swamp we just played because of the Urborg. And I could play this, but I could also just do this. And this is the best part about this deck, what I really like, is when your 4 mana 3 1/1s on end step are like lethal. This is the best part. When you kill someone with Spore Swarm. How can you be mad? You know, like how life is good when you're Spore Swarming your opponent to death. Alright, that's the other Ral, and they have extra turn mana, so we could just lose the game right now. And knowing me, I probably just did. I have no answer to this, right? Nope. Oh, look! It's the extra turn! Wow. Crazy. Crazy how your opponent always does it. This doesn't kill it, right? Yep, nope, I've got nothing. Congratulations. Crazy. Absolutely bonkers. Casual time stretch. Why not? Alright, well, everything I said about this being cool just kind of flew out the window because of dumbness. Yep. Double Seagate is not too bad here, because they only have 3 mana. Oh, no they don't. 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 I lied. I thought I was being sneaky. I was not being sneaky. It's not being sneaky at all. I don't know if Death sprouting one of these was like Galaxy Brain, but I don't know. Probably just lost the game. Nothing matters. Huh. I wonder if not casting this that turn is actually why I'm losing. I don't know if I would have killed them. I mean, they're at 6, but still, I don't know if it would have just, like, straight up won the game for me. There's a chance they don't play more Magic, and I actually get to play the game again, but it's not looking too good. At all. There are more 5-minute extra turns, as is tradition. Okay, so I lose my... We did it, chat! We did it. We did it, that's right. We beat Time Stretch. When was the last time someone beat 2 extra turns? Oh man, Time Stretch is usually legitimate door to nothingness. You don't even need a board stage. It's like, oh, 2 extra turns? Your opponent doesn't exist for like 3 years. House Meld was... I mean, House Meld in this spot isn't turning it around, and yeah, they just didn't have it. They didn't find... I mean, they either do or they didn't. They drew a bunch of cards, and this is the price of... I mean, this is the benefit of not instantly conceding. So that's pretty cool. I don't really know what else to say about this. Yeah, I should have played Gitrog earlier. I said, like, oh, swing first, and then obviously that was a mistake. But other than that, I think there's not too many cards at 5 mana, given, like, exactly that scenario, that are extremely problematic for us. If, like, I don't know what the best one is, other than another extra turn, which doesn't just immediately win on itself, but, it would certainly help my opponent to continue to do that. But there's only so many in the game, and you can't always have all of them, so... GG. Cool. Very cool. Like the vibe of my craft here. Yeah, well, thanks for sticking around. I am done, though. I'm doing my outro. I am so tired, so... Thank you for the follow. And that is the stream. That was about as long... No, okay, I usually stream about 30 minutes longer than this, but... Not exactly the same, but you beat Expropriate the other day with Gretchen and them taking Hullbreaker. Yeah, that's probably like a 1%er outer right there. That's not gonna happen too often, probably. Expropriate. Ah, oh, it's so annoying. That card is so annoying. I don't even know why Agent of Treachery is banned. I don't even know. Like, would you play Agent of Treachery? I mean, you can flicker it, but, bro, there's 1,000 things in the game to flicker that win the game. Like, you know, like what? Yeah, you steal their lands, but I don't know. Agent of Treachery was banned when the game was a lot more, as Mark Rosewater intended, which it was flooded with grindy 3-drops and stuff, and it wasn't like, oh, Dark Ritual, I win on turn 1. I don't think Agent of Treachery would see play. I full stop don't think it would. Yeah, I really don't think it would. This is going way, way back, too, because that band, that was one of the first bands in the game. I'm pretty sure. So you're going way, way back. Dummy back. Yeah, I don't think it would have... Alright, let me talk about this. Alright, so we managed to crawl through the trenches, and had some pretty funny games. The not having a 1-drop... This is actually a pretty good example of what happens when you don't put 1-drops in your deck. Yep, see you. Thanks for sticking around. When you don't have the 1-drop, your grindy 3-drops outside of Dark Ritual they look kind of funny, right? It's probably right because I didn't have them to accommodate that fact more. So I should have played twice as many, or let's say 30% more 2-drops, and then I did, so I could drop maybe some of these. Like, my ramp was there, but the ramp wasn't, like, green level degeneracy. So, like, oh, the 10-drop, because I have all these land-based ramp spells. This'll work. But, I mean, not really. Like, I'm not doing the thing. I'm not playing the 1-drop into Cultivate, right? I'm not playing Kami or a Boreal Grazer into Flare of Cultivate. The other Cultivate. Like, I'm not doing that, so... Those big goofy things just they just look goofy, and we just feel bad about that. But surprisingly, maybe because the bracket that Slimefoot is expected to play against, Although it seems as though it's kind of up in the air. Maybe my MMR was high. I won 2 games in a row, and then suddenly Bristly Bill and Atali are just like coming in left field, 100 miles an hour, stomping me back into oblivion. And then I go back down to bracket Slimefoot. But the other, my opponents, I don't think I don't think there was a single mana dork, and there were a lot of green opponents. Right, there's a lot of green opponents. I don't think I saw any turn 1 mana dorks. So if we can take that logic and just apply it to, I don't know, anything desperate, we huff the copium that maybe if you don't run them, your opponent's decks just don't have them, right? I saw a Lotus Cobra, and that Lotus Cobra did win the game, but it wasn't a Llanowar Elves, so that might be something to think about. But I highly doubt the 2 hours of like the amount of games I played. It's not a good sample size. But that happened. And I haven't seen that before. I've never seen that many green decks in a row not have it. It could be because your bracket is in a spot where people aren't respecting the 1-drops. So they're just not running them. Or they're not trying to blitz mulligan for them. Thinking, that I'm going to play the cool cards. That's not just another land on turn 1. Like maybe that's just a thought process because we're in the Slimefoot bracket. I don't know. But it worked out. This would be leagues better if you played them, right? It's the best thing ever to play them, But I don't want to hark on them too much. I already did. It's too late. But, just moving on from the 1-drops. The rest of the deck, I wanted my 20-minute Grindfest Dream Games. I didn't really get there. But it was fun. Slimefoot's a cool commander. The real Slimefoot is one of my favorite commanders, like the 3-mana uncommon 1/4 that makes saplings. So I just like this. Fungus is one of my favorite creature types. It's I just love fungus. Saplings, I just love all that. There's not really anything sapling-y going on here. Necropotence is, I don't really know where I stand on this one now. I know initially I was surprised it never got banned, right? I looked at it and I'm like, why is this in the game? What? Dark Ritual Necropotence, you just win the game, right? But no, not really. A lot of people pay too much life, or it locks them out of playing the game, and then they die. This is sort of your pinnacle, top of the tower, purest example of the black player being as greedy as possible, rushing this out and then dying, right? Or not dying. The delicate balance of life for power is encompassed in this card, and this is a good, maybe one of the best cards in the game to sort of figure out how to navigate a game of Magic as a greedy, pay life for resources kind of player. This is just a really peak card, but Necro Dominance exists, and it actually draws, and Shieldred is in the game, and that cares about drawing, and that is a thing that sometimes happens. You have to have both cards in play in a singleton 100-card format, but, maybe Necro Dominance. I don't own one. I've never actually owned or crafted a Necro Dominance, because I felt like this was just always good enough in a deck where I'd want this one, and either of them. So, I don't know. Either or, you could just run both, You could run all the black 3-mana cards ever, and just because Dark Ritual's in the game, and be like, all right, surely, every time I have Dark Ritual, I will also have a 3-drop, because, I have so many in my deck. You could go that route, right? The Cultivates and stuff could just be more blitz scam, because I don't have 1-drops to blitz scam these, so I could just... But again, we're falling back in the same thing, right? I don't want to play the Llanowar Elves. This card's just doing that threefold in one explosive turn. It's maybe I shouldn't have been playing this, actually, to stay consistent with my mindset there. So, aside from all that, the big stuff just didn't really get played. The grindy 3-drops didn't come out fast enough consistently to feel like my power level was up there with the things that were actually trying to do that, or doing something more streamlined or whatever. But again, I didn't see any fast 3-mana cards out of any opponent, so we actually did get to play the kind of back and forth for the most part. There's other things that end the game before it starts, but that's like the big one. That's nice. Again, swamp or forest. I took out the pathway and added I think I added a basic or something. For some reason, I can't, in my brain, I always put the Surveil Land last in my deck, or I forget to put it in. I don't know why these stupid Surveil Lands just avoid my brain, but it is a swamp and a forest. It is a swamp and a forest. Final parting. Yeah, I would say, the more I look at this, the more this is trying to rush out something as much as I was trying to avoid doing that. It ended up, it's just the best thing you can do, right? If you want to win a game, you kind of have to do that. You just have to. You can't, like, play this draw, go, removal, creature, removal, draw spell, like, it's not, you're not gonna win the game, So, like, that's just not gonna happen. So I ended up having the best kind of things in the deck being the final parting bin Gristlebrand reanimate kind of things, or a Ygra where my opponent just couldn't do anything about it, and it was like a 25/25, or just these unabated, relatively swiftly placed into play things that your opponent basically has to answer immediately or they die, right? Not like Teferi, but sort of maybe like your third Siege Rhino in a game, because it was coming to crash, like that. But yeah, I cannot recommend this Slimefoot because I didn't have the 1-drops. But you could just do that. You could just shave half of these stupid things and be like, and then you're good. You're good to go. You're flying. Cloud9. That's all you'd have to do. And then I would say it's worth it. But those are just the best cards. Those cards that I keep saying I'm going to stop talking about, those are the best ones. Put them in your deck. Let me know what you thought about it. I'm tired. Like, comment, subscribe, and